Okay, just really proud of my team. We had a great week of preparation. Obviously everybody works versus the zone, but I thought we spent more time defensively. Taking away the 3-point line, that's not easy to do. You say go out there and stop somebody. You've got to have clear responsibilities and great communication, and you can't get hit by screens. Buddy's really good off the ball. You watch him against the last 2 games. He got open a lot, ducking in and out of those screens. But the key is you've got to stay outside his hips. You can't stay inside him. You got to be outside, and then the big has to help. But our DeJon Jarreau, I thought was tremendous. He's a tough kid, smart too, very high basketball IQ. You can't be a great defender if you're not smart. I thought we did a great job of playing down the middle versus their zone. I thought we had got the ball inside enough, and that was important. They do a good job of fanning out when the ball goes to the high post, but you've got to get the ball under the basket and down the pipe. But we did a good job of that. Our guys moved the ball well. Having 15 assists on 23 baskets was good, and only 8 turnovers. We took care of the ball, we passed it, we executed well, and then our defense was solid all night. Holding that team to 46 points is not easy. So hats off to my kids. I'm really proud of them.
Our first question is from Chris Baldwin, Paper City, Houston.
Coach, there's a lot of talk about their zone coming into the game. Did you think your defense was almost overlooked, and what was the key to that performance?
I didn't care about that. We're not much of a storyline. We're Houston. They're Syracuse. They've got a Hall of Fame coach, and defense has been great for a long, long time. So rightfully so. But we play pretty good defense too. Just what about our business? They can get the war words or try to outshine somebody. It's at the end of the day, it's a competition. You're trying to get your kids to compete. We have a culture and identity we try to play to. And I thought that's what we did. Our kids play like we played all year long. We didn't do anything special except have a different game plan. The game plan against Syracuse is the same as having the game plan against whoever else we play. But it's just different players with different skill set. The only thing we did different tonight, we didn't double the post because that would have required backside rotations or backside help, and that would have left the shooters open. The one time that Buddy got the foul, DeJon thought he should have been in help, and he shouldn't have. So next time out, we cleared that up, and we didn't make that mistake again. So every time you play against teams that feast off the 3-point line, you have to have a plan how to guard the 3-point line. I thought Marcus, Quentin, DeJon, and Tremont. But equally important was whoever was guarding Dojolai. The guy guarding Dojolai was as much part of it as the other guys, because he had to come up to the line of scrimmage and stop the ball. And then when Dojolai leaked or rolled to a basket, the other 3 guys had to load to his side. So, we just talked all week about 5 people guard the ball. It's not 1 person or 2 people, it's 5. 5 people had to be in the right spot. And I thought for the most part, we were. You're not going to shut them out. But holding that team to 28, what did they shoot from the floor? Wow, I didn't realize they shot 28%, and holding them to 5 threes, 5 for 23. That was tremendous effort on our kids' part. Really proud of our kids' attention to detail this week in practice. Kellen had the scout report. He did a great job of breaking down their offense and personnel, we were really locked into the scout report, and our kids did a great job executing.
Our next question is from Randy McElvoy, KPRC TV.
Hey, Kelvin, congrats on the win. Two-part question. If you could talk about the importance of that 10-0 run to end the half after they had, I believe if they had tied it at 20, you guys responded with a 10-0 run going to halftime. Part two is if you can elaborate on Gorham's night and what he was able to do, not only offensively, but rebounding as well.
Well, the last part, a big focal point of our offense is attacking through the high post, but you can't stand in the high post. You've got to constantly be ducking in and out to make them have to know where we're coming from. Justin was in, DeJon was in the high post, Quentin was in the high post, Marcus was in the high post. We had a lot of guys rotating in and out. We never stood. That way one person couldn't have accountability for the middle of the zone. We were always in and out. But when Justin got it, I thought we were at our best at playing high-low. And then one thing we told Justin is attack the basket. Because if he could get by his man, that means that the five-man's man had to come over, rotate and help on Justin, which opened up offensive rebounding. There's nobody there to block him out because they're in the zone. So even if he missed it, I thought we were in a great position to get the rebound and kick it out for another shot or tip it in or whatever. But and then rebounded. I mean, he's did what he's done all year. He didn't do anything special tonight on the boards. He just did what he's done all year long. Justin's best rebounder in our conference, and a conference full of good rebounders. But Justin is a motor man. He's got a great motor. Big guys that are athletic with no motors are wasting their skill sets. Justin's not the most talented dude, but there's a lot to be said for his motor. Nate Hinton last year, Justin this year. We've had a lot of guys that buy into rebounding in this program, and none more so than Justin. He was a warrior out there tonight.
Our next question is from Brian Smith, Houston Chronicle.
Kelvin, Brian Smith, Houston Chronicle. The last couple of times you guys were in the Sweet 16, I mean, it was tough the way those games ended, last minute, coming down to just a couple points. I know you're going to play an even bigger game in 2 days, but what's it mean for these kids, this program, this fan base, just to get back to the Elite Eight? That's a place this team and this program and this fan base has not been since 1984.
How many years is that?
37 years.
Well, just think of all the people that have come and gone since then. I don't know. I'm not even sure how to answer that, Brian. I think you should honor the past, but I think you should live in the present. 37 years ago is irrelevant to our team. Our team is now. These kids are now. People should be worshiping this team. Should be not worshiping. You should worship God, but people should heap in praise on this group of kids. This is about this group of kids, and what they've accomplished, and what they've worked to accomplish. I'm proud of them. What happened 37 years ago is, that was tremendous. That was great. It's one of the great teams of all time. But I don't think any current team plays based on what happened 30 years ago. Every guy on our team was born in most of our guys were born in the 2000s. So I'm proud of this team, and I'm proud, and we're going to live in the moment. I don't think you should, and I really do mean this, I don't think anybody should think, well, it's about time we did this. Well, a lot of programs has never done it once, and it's not easy to do. It's hard to win games. It's hard to make the tournament. It's hard to advance in the tournament. But, our kids have sacrificed. This COVID thing has been real. We took a COVID test last night after 10 o'clock. And then we took another COVID test at about 4:30 or 5 o'clock, about 5 o'clock today. We're constantly being screened and have to wear masks, get on the elevator with just our, the things we do away from the court just to be able to play. It's been unbelievable. But, this is the University of Houston. Every coach and every player is part of all of our successes. But I think every former player and every former coach should be proud of this team for what they've accomplished. And that's saying something.
Our next question is from Mark Berman.
Yeah, Mark Berman from Fox in Houston. Along the lines of the history, I know you don't want to, you're looking forward, not backwards, but when you got here, Kelvin, the cupboard was less than bare. Now you're at a point where you have this, you've gotten this team to a level they haven't been in nearly 4 decades. When you think about that, how does that hit you?
I mean, it's great, but I mean, I've been so locked in on the Syracuse Scout Report. It's hard for me to switch channels right now. I'm still on channel 37. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not downplaying or poo-pooing anything, but it's just hard for me to answer that right now. I feel exhausted. So proud of our kids and their attention to detail tonight, and beating a team that was playing great. Syracuse is playing good. They got a good team. I mean, they're really good. But as far as that stuff, I don't know how to answer that right now. I'm just focused on that, and as soon as I leave here, I'm sure I'll have Oregon State on my iPad. Start looking at them on the way to the hotel. The other stuff, we can wait and talk about that some other day. But right now, proud of our guys. Celebrate until I get on the bus, then we'll start working on Oregon State.
Are you enjoying the moment?
My mother always told me I was no good at that. She was smarter than me, so I don't know how to do that. Never been much for vacations or, just I always thought we needed to outwork everybody, just outwork people. But I'm proud of this team. We have high character kids. I have no discipline problems. My best player, my best defender tonight, DeJon Jarreau, has already graduated from college. I have 2 other seniors that will graduate in May. We have a first-class, first-rate basketball programs with great kids. We represent University of Houston the right way. Proud of our fans. We had great fans here tonight. I could feel them. I heard Syracuse's fans. Syracuse has great fans too. But I know there's a lot of watch parties back in Houston, all over the country. Somebody finds a way to get me that stuff. Lauren does a good job. Look at this. She was showing me some stuff a while ago. I think that's pretty neat. But, we've kind of been locked up in the RV park. Okay. Everybody's kind of in an RV. That's what the individual floors are like. So we'll go back, jump in our RV tonight and shut the doors and get ready for Oregon State. But I want to tell our fans, we really appreciate their support. And, we're 40 minutes away from the Final Four, just like Oregon State is too. 2 teams are going to pour their guts out to get to that Final Four. We got 2 days to get ready, and that's what our focus is on.
Thank you, Coach, for your time.